Small Town Scuttlebutt.
Janet or Cindy.
Yeah.
Oh, Cindy by far. But
No one ever picks Janet.
well, I did when I was younger. But then I grew. I mean, then
You
I
had a
got
thing for
older, and I
Forrest?
was like, oh, I get it. You know. But I think this sounds good. The cousin. What was the cousin's name?
the cousin. Wait, so it was
Chrissy's cousin.
Chrissy's cousin.
Oh, not Cindy. Chrissy.
Cindy was Chrissy's cousin.
Cindy was
Yes.
Chrissy's cousin. Okay.
Yes. And then the last one was Terry.
Terry.
But
Oh,
all
yeah.
blondes, yeah.
Yeah.
All blondes. Yeah, that was
All of the above.
Yeah, it's always Ginger Marianne. People can't relate. Oh, then the next generation was Cindy or
But Ginger Marianne,
Janet.
too, you could absolutely make an argument for either, depending on what your taste is. Like, I don't think anyone's really ever picking Janet over.
You know what the best answer is? And it's my answer and no one else ever says it. Both.
That was a fantasy of everyone.
Just kidding. I'm married.
I think, and this is very undervalued in my opinion.
Yeah,
if this
keep
were a fantasy football selection and we
Okay.
had to pick, this would be the sleeper pick of the century,
Oh.
The Millionaire's Wife.
Who's that?
The Millionaire's Wife. You know The Millionaire?
No.
The Millionaire.
Oh,
Mrs. Howell.
wow.
Mrs. Howell.
Oh, I was
Yeah,
like,
Mrs. Howell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mrs. Howell.
That is a very
Totally
unpopular
underrated.
opinion.
I tell you what.
He's into gilfs.
At the age that we're at now, we're not
Mm-hmm.
getting any younger. I encourage everyone to go back and look at Mrs. Howell and do a deep dive.
All right. You know what?
Do
Know
a
something?
deep dive.
I will say this. I'll say this. I'm on season 3 now of Hacks, which is a great show.
Okay.
Everyone has to watch Hacks. Liz, are you watching Hacks?
No, but I feel like I'm missing out. Is it with Jean Smart? Is she in that?
I don't know. Designing Women?
Yes,
Okay,
yes, yes.
Yeah. Anyway, she's very easy on the eyes for being like 75.
Yeah.
What, Rick? Come
All
on.
right, hey.
Like, I'm not saying, I'm just saying if I looked comparable,
Yeah.
at that age,
Yeah.
I'd be psyched.
Yeah.
Because she still has that youthful
Yeah.
look in her eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she still looks like,
She's a
oh,
baddie.
I'm freaking not going anytime soon. Like, I am.
Yeah.
I'm in my prime.
Yeah.
Like
Her sexual peak.
which I like because I say like I feel like I'm an immature 35.
Yeah.
Like, like I
Very
feel
accurate.
act like that's fair. You guys are like that's what I see.
Yep.
I mean just know it and then
Yeah, own it.
So when I'm her age, when I'm like 80, I'll be acting like I should be now.
Probably.
I'm almost 50. Anyway, you should see it. It's great.
I've heard it's good. And it gets nominated for stuff all the time. So
Yeah.
I feel like I'm missing out.
I'm in love with it. It's a great show.
Okay.
Do you have any new shows?
Only kind of out of desperation.
Yeah.
We've been watching a couple things on Amazon Prime.
Wait a minute. Did they solve all the crimes? It's like they solved them all.
I've solved every murder that's happened in this
I'm
country in
just-
the past 75 years.
You're like the Maytag man.
I need new people to get murdered.
Yeah.
Or a new cult to form, something like that.
Yeah, some shit needs to go down.
No, we've ripped through, I think, everything Taylor Sheridan has made to date.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're just waiting for something else of his to come out.
All right.
Because you cannot go wrong with the Taylor Sheridan show. It's got everything. It's got violence. It's got attractive people. It's got a couple of good laughs here and there.
Yeah.
Not so much in 1923, but yeah, anything the man touches turns to gold. And he was at one point almost homeless.
And say that
Like
man's
he's like
name
a
again?
Taylor Sheridan.
Okay, do you want to ask or should I?
You go.
Oh, who's Taylor Sheridan?
So Taylor Sheridan was back in the, maybe 20 years ago, just like trying to be an up and coming actor in Hollywood. He had a small part on the show Sons of Anarchy as the sheriff, if you would remember that.
Yeah, of course.
Evan has a small part.
And we're going to get into that later. And he found that Hollywood, he wasn't getting cast for the types of roles and characters that he really wanted. So he was like, fuck it, I'll just start writing my own stuff.
Yeah.
And he had a wife and a young baby, and she supported him, and they lived in like some shitty apartment, and he is responsible for little show called Yellowstone, little show
No
called
way.
1923, 1883, Tulsa King, Mayor of Kingstown, Landman. Seen them all.
Get out of here.
Yeah, wow.
Maybe this is common
Honestly,
knowledge.
Google. There's an awesome article written about him. I will find it and I will send it to you because it is just absolutely fascinating.
Wow.
Like how he went from this. I'm creatively frustrated, so if I cannot see the characters on the screen that I want to see, I will make them.
Wow, I like that.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
awesome.
fascinating story.
The other side of him was, to reinforce it, was I'm so sick of these Hollywood writers doing remakes of shitty movies from 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Do you know what the best part that you guys will absolutely appreciate about him? He's fucking jacked, and he'll write himself into like little bit parts of each one of his shows, and he'll have like a hot piece of ass by his side. Like in the last season of Yellowstone, he was a horse trainer, and Bella Hadid played his girlfriend.
Oh,
So.
well.
She hot? Is that
She's no schmuck. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
She's
she's
like the #1 supermodel in the world.
no? That's Elle McPherson, dude.
Well,
Well,
you
I
know,
mean, today.
our retro.
today.
Right.
Yeah, her mother. What's her mother's name?
She's got a twin sister, Gigi
Yeah,
Hadid,
Gigi.
who's also a supermodel, and then Yolanda is the mother.
Yeah. Yolanda's pretty hot.
Yep.
I'm out of the loop.
That's right. Don't you watch The Real Housewives of
I
Beverly
used
Hills?
to. I have not in a long time, and that was only because my wife made me, and it was fun. It was fun.
If you wanted sex night to work off without a hitch, you had to
You
check
just
the
you had to
boxes.
sit through an
Watch
hour of
this.
TV.
Of course, yeah. I'll watch. I'll
Yeah,
watch.
I'll fill the dishwasher.
I mean, there's an ample supply of skin.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
those women like to show it off.
Sure,
Yeah.
let them.
Yep,
Absolutely.
I encourage it.
God bless them.
Yep.
I saw a new show.
Oh,
It's a couple years old, but I don't think it's being talked about, and it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenal. You guys ready?
ready.
The Offer.
It's a TV show.
It's a TV show.
Oh,
On what?
It's on Paramount because it's sort of about Paramount. It's The Offer.
Very objective, I'm sure, too.
No, well, let me tell you something.
No casting couch scenes whatsoever. All children are just happy, healthy, and safe.
It is a 1-season, 10-episode show on the making of The Godfather.
oh,
And
okay.
It's phenomenal.
I've heard it's great.
Oh, the acting is spectacular. Giovanni Ribisi plays Joe Colombo, the mafia guy. It is just, it's so freaking good. And then the guys that they have that play Al Pacino and you can't refuse.
I almost said
Come
Sean
on, Marlon
Connery.
Brando.
Oh my God,
Marlon Brando. Like, this shit
Brando.
should be on the
I
tip of my
know.
tongue. This is what happens when you get old and you do podcasts. You can't remember shit. It is so good, and you cannot stop watching.
Okay.
So highly recommended.
Do you know Marlon Brando wore a prosthetic for that movie?
Yeah, you stuffed
Like his
jaw.
jaw?
Yeah, he had a whole big giant thing added to it. Because I was wondering, like, is he giving himself that
So
dislocate jaw look?
you learn a lot of little secrets about the filming and stuff that happened in real life, and they sort of honor it in this in the show. It's fantastic. Like the cat, the cat.
Yeah.
that
Oh,
he's
yeah.
petting. That cat was a stray on set. And he just happened to be playing with it because he's kind of a wild,
Oh, my God.
kind of eccentric guy. And they were like, he's like, I don't want to let
Put it
go
down?
of this cat. And they're like, drop the cat. And he's like, they're like, well, you're not going to tell Marlon Brando
Right.
to do anything. So
That's
they kept the
fantastic.
cat in the thing, and it becomes a thing.
I love it when that stuff happens.
I know.
That's great.
Like random, not scripted.
Right.
And the director is like letting the artist kind of have a little say in the.
Yeah.
It actually worked with the character. There's kind of some irony there. This
Sure.
is a murdering.
Yeah, but he's
Horrible
gentle
human.
with, the small
Totally.
creature.
Yes.
Anyway, highly recommended.
Okay, cool. Can I read to you guys an email I sent to my neighbors and you tell me what you think?
Oh, dear.
My wife.
Wait, should this be posted on Am I the Asshole?
Well, we'll call this an Am I the Asshole? Yeah,
Okay.
this is Am I the Asshole? All right. So it's landscape related and things we've talked about before. So I just wanted to.
Is this to a specific neighbor or several neighbors?
Well, some are. Everyone might have their hand in some element at some point, anyway. So I have 3 points I want to make to my neighbors. 13 houses on this street. So just hear me out. By the way, no one responded. And when I said to my wife,
To you, anyway.
yeah, I said, wow.
There's
I
a
guess,
group chat going around right now.
oh, sure. That's exactly. You are absolutely right. I know.
We
there
gotta
is.
find it. We gotta
Yes,
find it.
you do. You do. I'll give you some. I'll give you some names of the weaker neighbors that'll sing like a songbird if you corner them. Okay, so I just write, dear neighbors. Oh,
Wait. What's it titled?
Landscapers in the Hood.
Oh, okay.
So I'm coming in light, jovial. Hey, dad jokes.
Drive-by joke.
What's up, my homeboys?
That's great. You're down like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I can't believe you were gonna leave that out.
I know.
It's the best part.
Okay. Dear neighbors, I ran this through Chat GPT. I said, make me sound like a nice neighbor. I mean, like I'm going to get, because I'm very direct to the point.
Yes.
Like, hey, guys, it's 8:00. Trash came at 2.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say? Like by dinner time, these things are brought back in the garage. Like that's how I would address it and say it. And if someone had said it to me, I would love that directness. I'd be like, thanks for just getting to the fucking point. I hate these people. They're like, I hope this email finds you well. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, so immature, but I got to give the jerk off hand gesture to that one.
I don't
like,
want to
get out of
sidetrack,
town.
but there was a whole trend on TikTok about women sending emails like they're a man, and the whole thing was like you just get to the point. And like women, we feel like we have to do the pleasantries and the niceties, otherwise we come off bitchy.
So I can't read
And
the
that's
school
what,
emails. They're always
so
written by women.
Who says you come off bitchy? Other women?
Society.
But who? Men?
I don't know. It's the proverbial
Well, no,
they.
you know what? You know what? I like women that have their shit together and like they chart their own course to some degree, autonomy in their careers, and they're leaders like you, Liz. Like, I just think that that's important, but oftentimes it can be viewed by a subordinate or an equal as bitch.
Yeah.
Whereas, equally though, I've worked with a lot of dicks. I've worked with bitches and dicks.
They're everywhere.
They're just it's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Just that prick, that person who's not good at managing people.
Yes.
Yes. That's a whole human capital.
Emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
I did this whole, one more thing and then I'm going to shut up.
No, go ahead.
I gave this talk to my mentor group about the importance of emotional intelligence a couple weeks ago. And there's this great quote from this American psychologist that says, IQ will get you hired and EQ will get you promoted.
Yeah.
And it's so true. Like if you, especially like in a large organization like mine, if you don't have emotional intelligence, if you can't come to the table knowing how you're coming to the table, knowing how you're showing up, being aware of how you're receiving information, being empathetic to other people in the room, being like a good leader, like you're just not going to get anywhere.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
Anywho, whose phone is that?
It ain't mine.
It ain't mine.
Is it? Oh, it's mine. I'm going to hang it up. Can you make sure it didn't screw with the recording on the phone?
Would
just
that
take
be
a look.
something? Hold on. Give me a minute.
All right. Give you.
I've heard that's all you have anyway.
Okay. You good? All right. All
right, so the email.
Yeah, so I hope you're doing well. I wanted to touch base on a few quick landscaping-related items that have come up recently. Isn't this written like a chick?
It's not written like you at all.
No, this
at
is
all.
written like my mom's writing
Yes.
it. Like
100%.
Oh, also I've attached a chicken noodle casserole recipe. You've got to try it. It's the recipe of the summer.
Charlie will have a lemonade stand out tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
I'm already uncomfortable.
Number 1, we've noticed that some landscapers are parking in front of our home while working at other properties. We'd appreciate it if you could kindly ask them to park in front of their customers' houses as a courtesy.
Appreciate, kindly, courtesy.
All good.
That's good words, but none of those are ever used by you.
Yeah. Good point.
Let me use it in a sentence.
Okay.
Why can't you guys give me some courtesy? What I'm not getting around here is, okay. Number 2, we've also observed some landscapers driving their mowers down the length of blank drive. Please tell them to stop using the street as a thoroughfare for their equipment. Literally the entire, we're talking
End to end.
a quarter mile.
You're kidding.
No. from house number 1 to house number 13. I didn't see a license plate. They didn't use a blinker. Like, and it's loud.
And it's loud.
Let's mitigate the loudness. You don't need to share. You're doing that house way down there, which I should barely hear it, and then down here I should barely hear it, but still I'm hearing it. But I should not get that. What's that?
Yes.
What
Oh
is
my
that thing
gosh,
called?
like a scooter type of thing?
What's
like
it's called Mike? What's that sound effect that sound and use at speed like a train will go? It's a name.
Yes.
It's got an effect. Anyway, I shouldn't have like that droning, growing slowly as it's 7 miles an hour comes down the street. Okay, number 3. Lastly, would there be any interest in seeing if it's possible to coordinate with our landscapers and consolidate to a specific day or window, perhaps Thursdays? This might help reduce the ongoing hum of lawn equipment throughout the week. And then in parentheses, do-it-yourselfers would obviously be exempt, like you're on your own, do whatever. Thanks so much for your time and consideration. We're just hoping to keep things pleasant for everyone on the street, because I fucking hate noise. Warm regards, Old Man Fink. And then in parentheses, get off my lawn. So, haha, I'm a jerk. Yeah. Oh, I'm Old Man Fink. Beat you to that one. Get off my lawn. Can't use that. Like, I'm going to get bullied. So let's just use them all out. Like, I just empty your chamber. You have no bullets left.
Wow.
So now no one's talking to me.
when did you send the email?
Yesterday.
Okay.
About this time. Yeah, 24 hours.
Yeah, no, they're still busy talking amongst themselves about how collectively one of them will respond to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do?
Or no one will.
Or no one
I'm going to send it. I would appreciate the professional courtesy of a 2-hour, like shouldn't
Zoom
like
interview.
like in the corporate world, shouldn't 2 hours be like the limit on a returned email?
No.
That was-
I'm always like by close of business. Like, I
Oh.
mean, people are busy.
You know what?
Are busy.
When I worked at an investment firm, not for a dick, but for a bitch, she was strict about the 2 hours. Like if I got back to an email like 4 hours later, it was like,
with the amount of
"Can we
meetings
talk
I
about
sit
that?"
in, that's physically impossible.
Yeah, I'm like,
These are
physically
impossible.
neighbors. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not
coworkers.
coworkers.
This is a comedy podcast. These are the air quotes for you people watching. These are the jokes. All right, so can we go line item one by one?
Yes.
And tell me what you think. Because my wife, when I said, "Oh, I guess nobody wants to coordinate landscapers and have a peaceful neighborhood," and she just went, "I think you're the only one that cares, Rick." And I'm like, but that's what makes me just curious. Why is no one else interested in something so simple that would create such an peaceful, like, you know what it's like at Wednesday when I'm hanging out poolside at 3:00?
But maybe is no one else home though.
Everyone's
like your
home.
neighbors.
Nobody works
they go-
anymore. Everyone who goes to what's an office?
I mean, I certainly don't go to the office, but
Yeah.
there are people that do. So maybe
Everyone's
this
home.
for them, they're looking at this like this is not really a problem for me, and I'm not going to reschedule my landscapers, who then might have to reschedule other customers just for like this. You know what
who
I mean?
gives a shit about that?
So-
You go fix your thing. And go do the neighbors who are not proactively asking for an ideal time. The squeaky wheel. There's never anything wrong with asking. And we have like 3 different landscapers. All they have to do is come on Thursday. And people are like, yeah, whatever. One guy laughed at me when I brought it up years ago. I don't like HOAs, but I feel like
You're heading in that direction.
Yeah.
yeah, but this is such a. Where is the victim? Where's the inconvenience? Okay, let's do a T chart. Pluses and deltas.
Wait, are you the victim? I'm not. I'm confused.
I feel like I'm trying to create a better society.
Okay.
If I don't have to burn much of a calorie, all I need to do is make a phone call. Hey, Acme Landscaping, Thursdays. Great. See you Thursday. Click. And if everyone did that, Thursday from like 8 to 2, everyone's getting their lawns mowed. Doesn't matter. I hear you, but I'm getting mine done, blah, blah, blah. That way, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, these are usually, like, there's always, everyone has a landscaper. And I think that the landscaper union is trying to mess with me, and they're lining up. Hey, Sullivan's, you got Donald, you got whatever.
We got an
street-
opening Friday at 1.
Yeah, we
He's
got
having a pool party.
Yeah, we got to get on Old Man Fink's street.
And you are for sure that the landscapers that you hire, they don't do any of these things that you've called out.
Oh yeah, no,
Okay.
I would fire them. One time I did see my landscaper parked up the street at our next door neighbor's house, but that's because we had stuff in front of our street, which makes sense. And my wife's like, it's a public street. I'm like, I get that, but it's also a very wide street, and we all have 200 linear feet of curb.
Yeah.
Like a trailer and a truck. You guys are dumping your gasoline cans and as my teacher in high school in their ciggy butts.
All right. So you want to break down this?
Yeah,
email line
I'm
by
sorry.
line?
Okay, so landscapers are parking in front of our house. Don't do that anymore, please. Are you with me or not on this? If you were the recipient, if you're my neighbor and got that email, what's your take on that?
Liz, you go first.
You two are having the email behind my back that you're talking
Okay.
about.
Can you believe that asshole Fink? Who the fuck does he think he is policing our street?
He's up to no good again.
I saw him chasing after his dog in his underwear again.
At least his balls weren't hanging out this time.
I heard he was following people around with plastic bags to pick up their dog's poop. They had small town scuttle butts on them. Anyway,
Point number one, I would be totally fine with saying to my landscaper, like, hey, could you make sure not to park in front of my neighbor's house? Like, for all we know, you could be having company or not. Doesn't even matter. It's your house, right? So I think that's a fair thing to ask. And it's an easy thing to ask of your landscaper. Next time, you come doing our lawn, can you just make sure you're parking in front of our house and not our neighbors?
To check.
Evan?
Yeah.
it's a complicated situation.
Is it?
It is.
Okay.
Because I tell you what, overall, here's the number one problem. The number one problem is, and this boggles my mind. I don't know why we do it in our neighborhood, and it annoys the shit out of me. The beautiful thing about my driveway is they all have to park out on the street, and then they drive down my driveway. So then they're done, And I don't, but why does 4 houses within 100 feet of each other all have a different landscaper?
That
Like,
boggles the mind. Like,
so-
you would think you move into the neighborhood and you ask for a recommendation, and therefore 4 or 5 houses have all the same landscaper.
Or, this is my recommendation to Rick, you provide the solution. So then what you could do is take your landscaper, for example. You call your landscaper and say, hey, listen, I really want to get you more business. I think you do a great job. I'm going to try to get 6 or 7 people in the neighborhood.
At 7 hours of straight lawn mowing, though.
To move over to you. But you want it all in one day.
Yeah,
and
some
get
overlap.
it out of the way.
Overlap.
Yeah.
So like 3...
But how are you going to coordinate like 5
You
different
just-
Different companies.
landscapers?
You just tell landscape companies, your day is Thursday.
Yeah, no. Good luck.
Yeah,
Good
people
luck.
aren't going to do that. And what if that company's like, well, I got a full calendar on
Well,
Thursdays.
Then
Like,
you
I'm
say,
not-
oh, I guess you don't need the money.
I would like to make
And then you dangle the money.
I would
Come
like
and get it.
to make an official announcement to all of Rick's neighbors. By Rick writing this email, he has single-handedly volunteered to manage all of the landscape contracts throughout the neighborhood.
Oh.
So you feel free to give Rick a call.
Yeah.
Please respond within 24 hours. And Rick will take
There you go.
it from there.
Okay.
No.
To ChatGPT's credit, it did take out, I've asked them in both English and Spanish, so I know they've understood this request. They
Well.
took that out. Number 2, we've also observed some landscapers driving their mowers down the length of our street. Please tell them to stop using the street as a thoroughfare for their equipment. You guys are lockstep with me on this one, right?
Seems dangerous.
Oh, God. What a mom thing to
Oh,
say.
I don't know.
Now, you know what I would say? I would use that one as one of those BS talking points.
Yeah.
Like those NIMBY things. Like, we don't want the mall, the crime, the vagrants, the traffic. You don't know what you're talking about. Like that's
was-
like a weak excuse, I think.
Little Johnny's out on his skateboard. He could get run over by the lawnmower.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Someone else could be like, is that street legal? I just want to know what the ramifications,
It's going to be on Concerned Citizens of Medfield.
If, like, in all honesty, not that I hope this happens because it would be stupid, but like if a Medfield police officer was on your street and saw that, would they say something to the lawnmower guy or no? Is that an technically illegal thing to do?
Mike,
Or
look
is it
that
just
up.
annoying?
I mean,
Yeah.
if they're going from yard to yard, I don't think it's an issue.
Yeah.
But if they're like
Going for, like, a
racing
joyride.
down Donnelly Drive, maybe they'd look at it a little different.
Why don't you just dox me too?
Right? We're gonna have to
I didn't
beep
give
that
your
out.
number.
Still.
What?
Okay, there's 13 houses. It's Donnelly. Let's go. Deductive reasoning.
Well,
knock, knock. Is Rick here? No. Okay.
He lives next door.
Yeah.
let me explain. Living here,
Fucking the editing is going to be a bitch.
you have there's one in Dover and there's one in Medfield. Good luck finding any of them, right? Anyway.
Oh my God, yes, that's true. Like
Right?
the
Yeah,
that
numbers,
is true. Yeah.
it's a horseshoe street with the town
It
line.
makes no sense.
They
Exactly.
reset the numbers, so
You
there's
are dox free, my friend.
we are. Yeah, there's two houses with the same address on our street, and we've gotten the pizza delivery. We had an electrician show up, and we had a antique sports car. I think it was an Aston Martin, like a really old one. He's a doctor
Delivered to your house?
on a flatbed.
Oh fuck yeah!
Are you Dr. Musto?
You
Indeed
damn right.
I am. Yes, I am. Yep. Yeah, is that
Plus,
funny?
I'm pretty sure that all the people that want you dead already know where you live.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Right?
That's fair. All right. So you guys are with me on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Lastly, would there be any interest in seeing if we can just coordinate our landscapers, guys? What do you say? Thursday, 8 to 1. I think that's reasonable. How long have you been with your landscaper? 6 years? I think you got some street cred there. You have now bought it. I think you can tell your landscaper that you prefer a window.
I mean, we don't have a landscaper, so I've never had to deal with this.
So you're going to be one of the do-it-yourselfers.
Yes. I mean, I think it's fine to throw it out there, but I don't think you should expect people to follow through on it.
No, I don't. It's not an expectation. I just thought it was a good idea, and I think people should share good ideas. Someone could say, hey, that's a good idea, but, I give zero shits. And I'll go, all right. I mean, we don't have to listen to the lawnmowers on Wednesdays and Fridays and Saturdays. It'd be kind of fun, you know?
I think the problem is you're creating more work for
Yes.
somebody.
That's exactly
if this
it.
is pissing you off, you need to take the bull by the horns and you need to come up with a plan that minimizes the amount of work for everybody else.
No, I don't care that much.
Well, then,
I just feel like next time you talk to your landscaper,
yeah.
hey, Carlos, how you doing? Nice job. Hey, by the way, Thursdays, how long did it take me? Time me. Was that 8
But
seconds?
he might not be able to answer that. He has to check his schedule, see what else is going on.
He has
Like
to
you're
put it
just
into the
creating more
translator.
work.
What did he just say? No hablo inglés.
I do love the amount of fluff words that are in that email that would never come out of your mouth
Yeah.
if you actually had written the correspondence yourself.
Consideration. What is that?
What does that mean?
I'm surprised I spelled it right.
Well, we'll be waiting with bated breath to see if you get any responses.
Yeah. Time is running out, neighbors.
I tell you what, I'm going to follow up on this email today with the link to this episode saying, hey, guys, just checking in, just following up per my last email.
Per my last email, just wanted to circle back on this.
Yeah, in the
That's the
meantime, just want to get this link on your radar, just talking about you. No, it's
Out of all your neighbors, because you're good friends with some of them, like who do you think would be most likely to reply? Like, is there someone
None
you're
of
like,
them.
none of you don't think anyone will?
No, I think I think a couple of the guys would, out of like,
Courtesy
no,
or like acknowledgement?
fucking with me.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
yeah, I think
That's better.
because I do that to them too. But then they could be like, "Are you serious about the landscaper thing, like with the Thursdays?" I'm like, "Doesn't it make sense?" He's like, "My wife says you're crazy." I'm like, "So does mine." So anyway, what do you say? Thursday? He's like, "I can't care about this." Okay, all right, okay, fine. I don't care. Moving on. I just think it's a good idea. Share good ideas with people.
I think it would be a great idea if you could get everybody on board. But in order to do that, you got to minimize the effort that somebody else has to put in. And you are not willing to put in the effort.
How funny would it be if I called neighbors across the street? Hi, Larry and Jessica. Hi, Rick across the street. Yeah. Just want to let you know that I've changed your landscaping from Fridays at 1 to a more convenient time for me, Thursdays. I like to take naps
That
before
would
I
be
do a
awesome.
show on Fridays. And That would be good. All
That is good.
right. I think we talked about that long enough. That's all I wanted to talk about. I just
thought
had
that
a
was great.
little neighbor.
Yeah, no, that's
thing.
perfect.
Yeah. Just thought I'd reach out. I used the chat GPT to get the politeness because I'm not.
Sure.
I just know people are sensitive to directness. And I think that was a little over. I think that was an overcorrection.
For
People
you,
are going to
yes.
be like, who wrote that for you, Rick? That's not you.
But I think, like, if you're pointing out maybe some things that aren't going well, and to Evan's point, some action items for your neighbors, like, it's better to go more flowery than direct, for sure.
If nobody responds to this one, next week I'm going to write another one about pests in the neighborhood. Like, just animals.
Like critters?
Yeah.
Honestly, this should become a thing.
I want to ask is somebody just want to go over are we storing trash in our garages or on the side outdoors? And if so, I just want to remind we should probably bungee cord those things. I went walking around. I saw some debris blowing on someone's yard. Looks like it might.
You belong
be
in an over
sourced
55 community.
Or an
That's-
HOA.
Yeah.
You'd
yeah.
be the president of the HOA.
Oh, my
Oh
God.
my God! I am in an HOA on the.
On the Cape, right?
Yeah, and that's a whole conversation. I got my lawyer working on a letter. Well, my lawyer's my friend Jessica, but she is also a lawyer, so she can give you the friends and family discount, and have her working. We want to do some changes to the property, and we have the votes for it. And one guy's like, gung ho, do it. Screw the losers. And I'm like, they're our neighbors. I want what you want, but there should be some mitigating. And he wanted to take out a parking lot that's kind of cut into the front property, as I want to get rid of it too. It's just too inviting for people to come in, drop off, and all that stuff. So we want to get rid of it. So from New York, upstate New York, he was coming down with one of his dump trucks. He's an excavator contractor, and he's going to dump a whole dump truck of sand on it. It was en route, and I called it off. I'm like, dude, you can't.
Oh, my God.
You can't just bury the parking spaces. He's like, why? We're not using them. I'm like, put up planters or something.
Yes. That's a bizarre solution.
Talk about making it happen, though.
Like, yeah,
I like
that's
that.
true. That's
Yes.
true.
Make it happen.
Yes, me and him are not the ideal HOA people because we're the do whatever you want. It's America.
Yeah.
What are the laws of the municipality I live in? That's like someone asked me, a neighbor, hey, I'm just putting my rental agreement together. What do you have for quiet hours? I was thinking going with 10. I said, we go by the state law, 11, period. State law, underline, bold.
So is it
italic.
just anarchy down there? People have different colored shutters?
No. It's all it looks like a nice little village thing, but we're getting. I feel like this is exciting. I'm excited because I'm like, hey guys, kindergarten. This is literally sharing and compromising, right? You want it all and you want it all, but we both know that's not gonna happen, right? So let's just. What?
Oh, my son.
Which one?
Brady. Yo, Cardi, can you get me Duncan? Yes, that's the text I received from my.
He's talking to
You're
you.
Cardi?
Yeah. He calls me everything but mom these days. Yo, twin. Hey, twin.
Twin?
Hey, Cardi. Hey, these are words I don't know what they mean.
Cardi B or car,
I'm
as in the car, you're.
Recording the
Cardi.
podcast.
They have 4 cars and she's Cardi.
Yeah. Hey, do you have ads this week?
I do.
You want to hit those?
All right.
I have one ad. So we were going to change it up.
Yeah.
We're going to do one ad per week, and that's the sponsor for the week.
And we were
the
not going to
sponsor.
talk about it. We are just going to get into it,
Yeah.
which you're not doing.
Well, I'm getting there. It's tough when you get
You're
a
doing the whole thing we said we wouldn't do. I'd be like, hey, ads to you. And you're like, well, in Q3, we're going to give a value add to our sponsors.
You want me to circle back on that?
I don't know why I talked in radio voice.
I don't know either.
By the way,
Yeah.
your son Brady, saw him outside of North Street Market. First of all, wow, you're a little man.
Yeah, he's
They grew up.
5'9".
Wow.
I mean, these
So-
kids are 13.
Yeah.
So, this is a kid that I knew, when he was
A baby.
in the infant room.
A baby.
We had to put on those booties to go in the room so our gnarly shoes don't, because kids are on the floor and stuff.
Yeah,
So
right.
you're going to get hand, foot, and mouth AIDS anyway, or whatever. They get everything. They get things that you never heard of. Anyway, very, very, very polite.
Oh, good.
In fact, he
Good.
scooted up, came to a stop, eye contact, looked at me, had sort of a a genuine hey,
I know you.
Yeah, because I had the same thing. Because it's been, I didn't realize he had changed so much. Like when you don't see someone,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, I'm just like that. Every single aunt and uncle you see every other year. You've grown up. I know so much.
know.
Yeah,
Where did you see him?
right downtown.
Right
He
downtown?
bikes all over. Him and his friends bike all over
Yep.
town. Like,
Yeah.
we'll get texts sometimes like, hey, was driving 109 in Millis and saw Brady and his friends. We're like, okay. I mean, he's gone to Walpole.
Nice.
Wow.
He and his buddies, I don't know if I should share this story, but
Go
I
for
won't
it.
name who the buddies are. Took their bikes all the way to Dave's Hot Chicken in Framingham.
Nice.
Awesome.
And I didn't know that until I got a text from him at 7:30 p.m. saying we're here. And Dan and I were like, you got to head back. Like, it's getting dark, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And 8:15, they're still, like, we could see he's still there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think 3 boys, 3 bikes in Framingham. I don't even know how long of a bike ride that is. It takes me half an hour to get there by car. So
Yeah.
one of the boys calls his dad, who sent an Uber XL to pick them and their bikes up.
Jeez.
I'm like, I'm mortified right now.
That's crazy.
But
What?
oh no! I was like, he's having. It wouldn't surprise me if he came home. Him and his buddies came home one day this summer, and they were like, "Hey, found a dead body by the train tracks today, Mom." Like, that's the kind of summer he's having, just like out and about on their bikes, here, there, and everywhere. Like, just
That's great.
living
though.
their lives.
That's
Yeah,
how I
it's
used
awesome.
to live.
It's
That's
awesome.
how I used to live. We took my bike. A bunch of my buddies were like a little, we were like little biker gang, BMX biker gang.
Totally.
And we took our bikes from Dover and we rode them into Needham. And we were over by Muzzy Fort. Don't ask me
Oh my God!
what the hell we were doing over there, but we ended up there. And I remember I was crossing the road and I almost got hit by a car.
Oh my
and
God.
the car came to a screeching halt. Well, let me tell you, I was so scared. I went home and I went into the back door, and this was like a little workshop where we keep our thing. I go walking in there, and you're not going to believe what I saw. I saw a mouse staring at me. And I was like, Jesus, this is, I was like, I wish APC Pest Control was here right now. Because they would be able to remedy this situation, and especially given the fact that I was so terrified. So then, of course, to find a mouse in front of me was like a whole nother level.
Wow.
But, I wish I had known about them sooner because I would have called them, and you should do the same.
Well, they were out at our house earlier this week.
They were.
Yes,
Awesome.
which is lovely because then my son and his friends were hanging out on the deck a couple nights ago. Not a mosquito to be had. Thank you, APC Pest.
What did they do?
Sprayed some stuff.
Awesome.
Did you see the ants on the sidewalk and the driveway coming in up the stairs?
I meant to mention something to you.
No,
No,
Evan.
there weren't any ants
there
there,
weren't
Rick.
any yes. God, you suck.
Because
Dude,
they
we're doing a commercial about how we don't have. Okay, forget you. Hey, Liz, did you see
Yes.
all those ants on the sidewalk leading up to my front steps?
No, there weren't any ants.
That's because there were none. Thanks for playing. Oh my God,
They were
you're
dead.
the worst ad guy ever.
Well, shiver me timbers.
APC
Okay.
Pest. If you want to kill something in your house or yard, call them. What is it? Killing,
Knocking them
knocking
dead.
them dead since 1984.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then their theme song, dead ant. Dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant, dead ant. Dad jokes. All right. That's a good ad.
was a good ad.
APCpest.com.
See, nobody saw her coming.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Evan, for that contribution today. Bump it. I love you, man. I really do.
Well,
You
listen.
guys are so
When I
sweet.
when I pick on you, it's like you're the little brother, even though I'm
Honestly-
only months older than you. But I feel like years wiser.
I had a different ad queued up, to be honest. But you
for
wanted
a
to-
different
for
for
APC.
APC? Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Rick was like, "Oh, we were supposed to talk about it, like we weren't talking about it," and I was like, "Oh, right." So
No, you can just get into the ad.
I didn't. Get
I don't think
the
you understood the
memo.
instructions. No, I just don't want to talk about. So then we're going to do the ads. And after the
Yeah,
ads,
yeah.
no, I was just going to be like, all right, doing ads. And then you can go, hey, have you ever needed, okay,
Yeah.
call APCS, blah, 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 blah. That,
Yeah.
been, like, it's
All
an
right,
ad.
Next time, it's a work in
It's a live-
progress. It's a work in progress.
Look up the term live,
Live
read.
read.
Yes. Okay. You didn't do a live read. You did a live act out with lying about ants that weren't really there, and you fucked up the ad.
I was going to say they were dead because APC knocked them dead.
How would I have known that?
You said, "Did you see the ants?"
And nobody wants to see dead ants on their
Yeah.
step either. That's not very inviting.
That's true. But Rick has a history of dropping cookie crumbs when he walks. So,
I think you did a great job.
thank you.
Yeah, everyone knows about APC Pest Control. They know they can go to apcpest.com. They know they've been knocking them dead since 1981. They also know there are no ants in my driveway, dead, live, or otherwise, or in between.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. Hey, Liz, you got some parenting?
I have a
Case
few,
studies, or what-
few
what are these?
articles I found on, in full disclosure, the parenting section of the New York Post. So I will read you guys the headlines, and
I'm
then
sorry,
you
do
can.
you read the New York Post
No.
regularly?
No.
No.
But no, I would never.
It's a guilty tabloid. You know,
Yeah,
like
but I go-
front
but it-
page, and then they have good sports on the back, and that's it. You don't have to open it.
No.
you know, you just read the headlines. It's
But
like the
it's got
Herald.
good like topics for podcast stuff,
sure.
you know. So
Yeah.
that's why I've
Yes.
brought stuff to the table from
Yes,
there
yes.
before. Okay, so mom finds out her child's teacher is also an influencer. Is this okay? Option
Depends on what kind of influencer she is.
Mom sparks debate. Kids should hit bullies, quote, back harder.
Yeah.
Option number 2. Option number 3. My wife wants to have a third baby at 40 and will divorce me if I say no.
Smart.
Option number 4. Mom blamed for allowing plane passengers' stinky feet on daughter's seat. All right. So I don't think we're going to do the third baby, it sounds like. So maybe teacher as an influencer, kids hitting back if they get hit, or plane passenger feet.
We get to pick one of these?
You get to pick.
Which one are you going to pick?
Well, not the plane, because, plane conduct, we've talked about that enough.
Yeah. I mean, that only leaves one, doesn't it?
No, you get the child's teacher as an influencer, or
the
the parent.
bullying.
Yeah, if a bully hits you, hit back harder.
Okay.
Let's go with the bullying, because we talked about cyber
Yeah,
stuff.
bullying.
Yeah, bullying.
Bullying.
Because, the joke is we need to bring bullying back. And, that's a horrible thing to say, because bullying can be absolutely psychologically scarring.
Well,
100%.
yeah, especially in this day and age when there's all kinds of ways to bully poor
Right.
children. It's not just like when they go to school and they have to face a person in person. It's social media and, all of that. It's just there's literally no escape.
Were you ever bullied?
A little bit, but I also, didn't take no shit from nobody.
Liz, were you ever bullied? Mean Girls?
Bully, just like made fun of. I mean, I was like a music nerd, and I was in honors classes and stuff, so I was a nerd. But like it's not like I ever went to school and was like, I'm gonna get shoved on a locker.
You were in the band?
I played the piano for our show choir.
Yes,
so
okay. You still play the piano, right?
I do still play the piano.
I
And
think we
your-
should get that.
Your Wi-Fi stinks. I can't load the article. All right, I'm gonna summarize it for you.
Yeah, let's say.
Yeah, okay, do that.
So this woman went viral on TikTok, of course, for saying that mind you, she's only 27. She's got a 5-year-old. It's in the South. Just
Yep.
for some context.
Get your tubes tied by 23.
Yeah, exactly.
At least we know
You
she
already had
puts
your-
out.
Right?
You had your
Right?
5 kids.
At least once. So she was saying that she told her daughter, if you get hit on the playground, you make sure you hit back harder. And the comments were surprisingly like almost evenly divided between like, yeah, like never. And she was like, you never throw the first punch, but throw the last one. And some people were like very supportive of like, yes, if you are physically, slapped or hit or whatever, it's okay for you to defend yourself. And other people were like, violence is never the answer. You should go find a teacher, and words, use your words, blah, blah, blah.
Use your words. That's the world we live in.
Right, like
We're
while
the-
someone's fist is in my mouth.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? So she was, defending herself and her stance. And again, her daughter's only 5. But at the same time, having a daughter, I understand why at a young age you want to instill your daughter. Because I mean, I
Absolutely.
told Avery at a very early age, if a boy, hits you or something, I kick them as hard as you can in their private area. They're automatically out of the equation. So she used to do that to her brothers for no reason. But we're past that now. So
Way to go, Liz.
I know,
Looks like
right?
you won't be a grandmother
I was like,
anytime
this is
soon.
just situational. So anyway, wanted to sort of bring that to the table because I was really surprised that more people weren't of the use your words in this day and age. Like, you know what I mean? But a lot of people were on the bandwagon of, if you are hit at school or on the playground, it's okay to hit someone back so
Yep.
or they know you mean business.
Yeah.
What says you?
I'll
Evan?
tell you, I've had a similar situation when my little Bridget was maybe 4. I think, she was probably about 4.
Oh, back when she was a loser?
No, Rick.
Just kidding.
So
No,
anyway,
that wasn't funny. I just called a little 4-year-old girl a loser.
well, she's,
Like just justifying that. She
I know.
gets
I was
picked
ready
on.
to punch you.
I know. I thought that was pretty harsh too myself. You can hit me in the arm. This is what I do with my kids.
No.
You ever let your kids hit you?
No.
Oh, me and Charlie did a bet the other day, and like the winner got to punch the other one in the arm. It was like an aiming.
Oh, that's a great.
Would
one.
you let him do that to Leslie?
No.
Okay.
I promise you,
It's
you
a boy
don't
thing.
want me to hit you in the arm.
Really? Are you think you have a good?
You don't want me to do it.
Really?
These hands are registered as deadly weapons.
I'm not sure.
It's not how hard you hit; it's how you hit.
Oh, I don't know how to hit. But like how?
Do you
Like
re-
where do you like?
These-
if I
these-
was going to punch Rick in the arm, like where? Like use
For-
my
no,
knuckles?
these-
Do I use flat
First
fees?
of all,
These 2 knuckles up.
Okay.
first of all, you tuck your thumb underneath.
No, you
Right?
don't. Oh, not
Yeah,
okay. Not under.
under. You
Okay.
never put it
never
out
like,
here.
Okay.
Because you could catch your thumb and break it.
Oh.
You wrap it underneath, and you make your fist as tight as you can possibly
Okay.
do it. But you got to keep in mind, if you're
Mm-hmm.
trying to send somebody a message, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you can just you basically hit them with a flat fist.
Okay.
But if you really don't like them, then what you do is you kind of hit down on the bone with your knuckle.
Oh.
And that's like deep bone bruise. Yeah. So you trust me. I'm not gonna do it.
Where would you punch? Thank you.
Where
By
would
the
I
way, I
punch?
just want to get that out there. Thank you for not assaulting
would-
me in my house over a joke about your daughter.
I would get you right there.
Oh, that would be a good one. That's a dead arm.
yeah. Yeah.
That's like when you get hit by a pitch and you just see that look on the. I'm like, I don't want to be the pitcher right now. This guy is gonna f him up.
You can flex. It doesn't matter,
Really?
because the bone is still so close.
Oh, yeah.
So you just it's the backstop. So you just anyway.
So who did Bridget knock out at recess?
Yeah, your sweetheart daughter.
So she's 4 years old. They're out on the playground. She was at daycare. I won't say where. She's at daycare, and a boy spits on her.
No way.
That's
Yep.
worse
Boom,
than
that's
getting
assault.
hit. That is
Yes,
assault.
that
That's
is
assault.
That's
disgusting.
a criminal offense.
Disgusting.
That's disgusting.
So Bridget got up, and I've always kind of told her, same kind of thing. If somebody, starts with you, you gotta
Give
make
him a
sure
snot
you finish
rocket.
it. She stood up and pushed the kid to the ground, like
Good.
aggressive, pushed him right to the ground.
Nice. What a bitch.
And the teacher, so they're supposed to like, well, you're not supposed to do
Right,
that.
right.
But one of the teachers came over and said, "Great job."
No
And I was
way.
like, yeah. So then she called me and she told me about it, and I was like, I was the proudest dad in the world. I'm like, yes, like you have to be able to defend
Yes.
yourself, girl, guy, whatever.
Yep.
So that was awesome. So I am of the mindset, hit him back twice as hard.
Agreed. Rick, over to you.
All right, so I got the teacher hat on. No, we don't touch anyone. You just go report that. We don't. Now the parent hat on. If I got a call from the school about my son who got into a fight today, and I need to come down to the office and do all the hashing it out stuff, my first question would be, just so I know, Mr. Principal, what I'm walking into. Did my son start the fight or did he finish the fight? And they said, well, it was a blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, sounds like safety was breached in the school, and that is your number one responsibility. And it sounds like my kid was not in a safe situation and was put in this situation that could have been avoided on your watch. So my kid will not be missing any school.
Wow.
Yeah.
And no, I won't be suing the school district either.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. And then I say, Charlie, let's go. We're getting ice cream because you fucked him up, bro. I told you, punch down on the knuckle. Right? Just like Uncle Evan told us.
Rick is playing chess while everyone else is
Yes.
playing checkers. I love that.
Yeah, that's but that's seriously
Great.
And when I was in grad school to get my teaching degree, I literally I said that we were talking about this thing in a class about adolescent development. I said, look, I would ask, did my kid start it
absolutely.
or finish it? And the teacher was obviously wearing the teacher hat, and she's like, oh, and this is not where we go. I said, I'm not talking right now as a teacher. I'm talking about as a parent. If my kid gets popped in the face at school, they're gonna have to do something about that. And going to HR and filing a report is not really the situational thing. They need look at the street. If you get assaulted on the street, what are you gonna do? Run away and find a call box and call the police? No, you have to live in the moment. It's fight or flight. What are you gonna do?
And I mean, if you're gonna run away and get a teacher to come solve your problem for you, you're just asking to get your ass whooped the next day.
Yeah.
And I mean, as you're a child, you don't have the ability to talk yourself out of a situation unless maybe you're really funny or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I
because
never really got
that
bullied.
goes a long way for sure. But I mean, unfortunately, in that instance, it's just to show it's you get sent to prison. You get to dominate on that first day, or you're someone's bitch for the rest of the time.
You go find the biggest kid at the cafeteria and you punch him in the mouth.
So yeah.
There is one other way that you can deal with these problems, and that is Perez martial arts. I don't know if you guys were aware.
He just said we're going to do one ad.
I did, but this was such a great opening.
Yes, it's a great.
It's a freebie. Okay. here.
But I've always felt like if you know how to handle yourself and people know, nobody's going to touch you. But the fact that Perez, they build confidence as well as teaching you defense and all that.
Okay,
stuff.
spare me the pro bono ad. I think
right.
we just need to get him on the show and do a more deeper dive on this stuff.
I like it.
Back to school era,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Like in September, October, the kids are settling in. They got their new groove. It's my new routine, right? I'm comfortable. Let's start fucking with people, right? That's when the bullies start creeping out, like cicadas. That brood of bullies just starts to emerge. We should get.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
How much of it is the bullies are uncomfortable, with their own situation?
Yeah,
I think that's a lot of it.
Anxiety.
Yes,
Rough
low
home life.
self-esteem. Yeah.
I worked in a blue collar school district. A lot of kids, had some kids were homeless, lived in hotels. Literally homeless. But home life was challenging, and February to April vacation is the longest span of school without a break. It's 2 months, and it gets really squirrely on that by that 7. That's when the school fights start, and that's where everyone's just. Why are we wandering the halls? Why are you talking? You start. Some people aren't being able to handle it, and it's because I learned that it's because they've got a week of instability waiting for them on vacation at home.
Yeah.
School is where normal is for them.
Right.
Like
routine. They know what to expect.
Not a great student. Not not a scholastic achiever or an athlete, but shows up, does their thing, and stays out of trouble and isn't getting, I don't know, whatever they're getting at home.
And if their home life is unpredictable or unfortunately maybe violent or they have no control, they're searching for some type of situation to control, dominate, be in charge.
A routine, really.
A routine.
A routine that helps anyone.
Oh, for sure.
I think that's the key for anything. Okay, so you're for punching back. I'm for punching back. Liz, you're for
punching back.
Punching back.
All right.
Great.
Yes.
I wish we had.
I wish we had someone that disagreed.
Yeah. Let's just try to think. Let's try to lower ourselves to their intellectual level and try to understand how their brain's working to justify.
It's a lot to ask of an adult to hold back. If you were out at, a bar, Evan, and someone just insulted your wife or started giving you shit or whatever, you're not going to be like, excuse me, sir, I don't like your tone, or I'm going to get the manager and have the manager, like, you're probably going to, I mean, maybe not as adults because we're afraid to get sued and go to jail, but I mean, your instinct would be to punch that person in the face, right? Versus no. Oh, okay.
No, because we're not now.
No.
Okay.
No, we're 50.
All right.
Well, no. So I would generally take more of the approach of like Rick. I think how Rick would react.
Oh, with humor.
Yeah. React with humor.
Mm-hmm.
You know. I make something up. Like what would somebody say about my wife that would piss me off?
Boy,
So lovely.
boy, somebody.
Lovely. You son of a bitch.
She's gorgeous.
Somebody married up.
Yeah.
Or somebody married out of their league.
Yeah, you're
that
goddamn right I did. You
Oh,
ugly
that'd be. Oh no, it's like I wasn't talking about her. Like that would be like that would be an insult.
Well, then I think he was hitting on Evan, but
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it slaps him on
I
the butt.
think it'd be like the inappropriate hitting on
yes.
the wife.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Yeah.
that would be
Oh, like who kisses a woman's hand? Like, have you ever seen that?
Ew. Like,
I was-
pleased to meet you? Kiss the
Yeah,
hand?
I was like, I
like the palm.
yeah, I was with a friend of a friend of a friend in a
See a
group
squirrel?
of people, and I saw that, and I just said, "That guy's on my blacklist. Never done. That is a dude. What is this Elizabethan era chivalry? Like, are you gonna take off your shawl and put it on a
Puddle?
puddle as your maiden crosses the street? What, you weirdo? Fucking weirdo.
Oh, my
I don't know.
God. All right.
If somebody kissed my wife's hand, that would not offend me.
No, because that is like so lame and
Like,
weird.
weird.
What a
I feel like just
loser.
stay away from him.
Yeah, that's the guy who thinks he's cool.
Yeah.
You know. Lame. I feel like, are we done with the show?
Yeah, I have to wrap up. and
Got more
get home.
meetings,
Dan needs
or-
the car.
Oh,
Yes.
Dan needs the car.
Yeah, and I'm golfing tonight.
Ooh.
Yep.
Nice.
Golf league.
It's a lovely evening for
beautiful.
golf. Oh my gosh.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's gorgeous out. All right, Scuttlebuds, if you guys disagree with our take on the bully situation, if you feel like words are better than fists, please send us an email at smalltownscuttlebutt@gmail.com. We would love to hear a dissenting opinion. If you like what you hear, please rate, review, subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube at smalltownscuttlebutt, and feel free to send us a wager on whether or not you think you think Rick's neighbors will ever respond to his landscaping email. See ya. Nails it every time.